Hey guys, this is Pam. Welcome to the 14th day of the Bible Reading Plan Challenge. Today is August the 30th, 2014. Guys, starting off today, we're in Deuteronomy. Starting off, the first chapter is good. Let me tell you. God is telling his people, he said, look, I'm blessing you guys, right? I'm bringing you into the land flowing with milk and honey. He said, but I want you to be mindful. And he said, when you come into your own and you come into the blessing and the provision that I promised for you all the way back to the time of your ancestors, he said, don't forget about me. He said, don't forget about me. He said, matter of fact, be sure when you get there to your land of plenty and you're prosperous, be sure to give God praise, because it is he who gives you power to get wealth. It is I who gives you the power to get wealth, to be successful, to walk in the blessing. He said, don't forget about me. He said, that's the time to be the most careful and to ensure that you purposely give me praise. Because if not, you'll begin to find yourself getting puffed up and prideful and thinking that it was you and that you're the one that did it and it was your strength that got you here. He said, only bad things come from that. He said, when that begins to happen, when that begins to take root in your heart and you totally forget about me, destruction is your ultimate end. He said, so let me warn you beforehand, before you even get to that place of success where you're going. Don't forget about me. Always keep me first. Guys, that right there is self-explanatory. I don't even think I need to give any kind of examples, but just for the sake of giving an example, we all know people who make it big, and then, I mean, look at like the corporations and stuff, you know, people get big, not saying that this is always happening or whatever, but you have those few that they relied on God in their times of need, in the times of famine, for God to provide for them, and they trusted him every single day. They lived by faith every single day, and they kept moving forward knowing that God would supply. They get to a point where they've made it, you know, and it doesn't happen like overnight. It literally is a gradual process where you begin to forget God, you know, and it's not cool. It doesn't end up well for those that do that. So guys, you have to make a conscious effort to always keep God first and always give him glory especially when things are going good. We know you're going to cry out to him when things are going bad, but when things are going good, it's the prime time to keep him first, you know. But some people, they get up there, you know, and they make it big, and then they just forget about God, and then something happens and boom, you know, they fall hard, you know. So there's some tragic stories. You can look at corporate America or whatever, but that's not always the case, because if you keep God first, you know, you don't have to worry about that, because he'll keep you humble. You'll stay humble in all things before him. And God, that's our ultimate goal, is to constantly give God praise and thanks for all that he does for us, no matter how little or how big we may get, because we know it is him that gives us the power. You get that? He gives us the power to get wealth. He doesn't give us the wealth. He gives us the power to make it happen. You know, he backs us up. He gives us the ideas, the witty inventions, the understanding, the knowledge of different things. You know, he gives us the ability to get those things and acquire those resources, but we are the ones that have to walk it out and walk in it. Some people, you know, they're just kind of sitting around because they're sitting there waiting on God, but they're not doing anything. You know, they're not taking any kind of action to walk out that belief that they're holding on to, even though the scriptures say that faith without works is dead. It profits you nothing, you know. But guys, anyway, if you haven't done the reading, go ahead and get it done today. I know it's getting a little dark. You hear the crickets and stuff, but there's a nice little sky space back there. Ain't that cool? That's pretty cool, you know. So, but guys, go ahead and get it done. We're here to help support you in your daily Bible reading habits. If you have a question, post it, share the video, like it, whatever. We're here to help support you. All right, guys. So, about to go in here and feed the family. Actually, go get something to eat for the family. Mom is here for the weekend, so it's cool. Having a good time. But all right, guys, see you tomorrow. Peace.